Comment below. So let's jump right into it today with this, which is a would be the streaming case that I think I don't know the 5 or 6 pro game but this one is per person in nature. That's what makes it
Alright, let's get this motherfucker popping.
Sheriff Benny knew best, of course. I should head straight down to Pioneer Square and not dawdle and say, chat to Sophia to see if she'd heard anything.
Meeting each other. There's an doing, the latest tips and tricks, etc. But at the same time, right? I would not want to be at one of these legend party events, etc. and have seen these things going down. That's just a giant liability. We went to one during QuickCon.
Off to Pioneer Square. Someone must have given me the exact address, I guess. Maybe Tully, but it would have interrupted the whole dramatic scene with Campbell. I figured Sophia would be in.
And to me, San Diego, hearing anything coming down, it's a great example why you should not date people that are protecting people. And in this very case, it's a no. It's what can't be. I'm not any problem to come with issues. And one of the things that pop up is the streamers are kind of weird and the way that they operate, the way that they manage their relationship with their personal stuff. Now, I know that and others have said, hey, this isn't stuff that we bring up online, I'm much private, very much bring it up. But airing out all the dirty laundry of the relationship, I see, is just not really the way to go. Yeah, it's a bad way to do it. Looking at this, for all those that are wondering, hey, I'm a streamer, you might want to think again, because there are various personal life, your relationship with health. There's a lot of things, stress, I can speak to that. Very
So I see what he's saying, and again, got a lawyer giving mindset on the situation, but I think because of how big they are, and like just kind of like where they are on the pitch that they have, I feel like the extent that they got, I think she had to.
I don't think so, and let me talk about that a little bit. There are avenues that exist for you to take care of this. Legally, she could have sued, she could have gone after, she could have pressed charges, and that thing, right?
Yeah, bro, no, she did not have to do anything. What the fuck are you talking about? She didn't have to air out anything. No, she did. Bro, this nigga's. Yo, bro. Nah, I disagree with that heavily. Nah, bro.
But if she had been prepping to release this prior to that, I don't think it's appropriate. I think she should take the avenues available to you outside of streaming. Because if she cannot, and this, again, this is not a world standpoint, this is the world we live in standpoint. If she can't prove every single allegation that she's made in that video, she could be sued wild. She could lose in court.
That's true.
So if you are an upcoming streamer and you're like, I want to talk about somebody that did something to me, you have to understand that if you cost them money by calling them out, they could legally go after you for that money. So you need to make sure every I is dotted, every T is crossed, or you could put yourself in a bad position.
Her hands were not tied, bro. She didn't have to say shit to nobody. That's her fucking business.
That's my understanding on it, that they could both be liable for defamation.
No,
Like, bro, defamation of character, bro.
I see what you're saying now, and again, I understand from his mindset that he is a lawyer, so that's his thinking, but I do remember Emaru on her live stream she said, I did talk to my lawyer and discuss everything that I can talk about and what I should talk about.
So that's
So it's making me wonder, because we don't know what y'all had. That's what I'm saying. So I think what she did share with some of the stuff she shared was a lie. I think she does have proof of it, hopefully, but I see what you're saying.
more proof and just wasn't going to show
Yeah.
it. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't have said anything, bro. I wouldn't have said that shit live like that, bro. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have said a fucking word.
But I will say one other thing as a disclaimer. I am going to focus on the law, as always. Focus on the, legal issues at hand.
I want to be kids and sit there and push it over the fucking like children. That's on you, bro.
And we're at the age of a human being who watch this. I do not find this gift to be this story is not that it's advantage. Now, I cannot say with certainty, absent or other hard evidence.
Hey there, how's my favorite forensic department?
But all of the
Hey
facts
bien,
right now
it's been
make
forever.
and
What can I
because
do for you?
much more credible. Her presentation was much more credible. She seemed genuinely distraught.
It pains me to say this, but we've had another killing.
No. Who? Where?
Don't know yet, just on my way to the scene. Figured I'd check in, see if you'd heard anything.
I haven't, no. But you think this is Santiago?
By the way Tolly was smirking, I reckon so.
Allegation. The way he started that stream was so unserious. It was a hard wash. But yeah, also the things that he presented, nothing he was presenting was disproving that he did the things that he was being alleged. He basically just said, "This is why I did it. Also, I drive fast."
I don't get it. This is like the 20s all over again. The old 20s, I mean.
I know.
I keep getting flashbacks to what happened then. Marla, Rosalind, Santiago.
The killer with the cross. You shut that case down. You told me there were no leads. Will you reopen it?
I think someone's done that for me. I'd better get down to Pioneer Square. I'll see you later.
If there's anything I can do, well, come see me, Fabian.
I will.
Somebody pointed that out. During this, him crying at one point, he said to himself, oh yeah, he did. Like, bro, come on, you're a 30-year-old man. He literally sounds like a middle school kid.
And there was one point where I feel like he needs chat sometimes and try to make things like lighthearted and a joke, like not make it serious. I don't know. For example, nobody was spamming the chat thing until he instantly said it, and then he looked at chat. He's like, "I'm not. It's not chatting. God, come on, guys, chat, come on." And then chat started spamming it. He's laughing.
There was a-
I'm like,
Alright, continue. Trump, 5 minutes sense. Both speaking of lawyers, I do think it needs to be that. I'm not sure about Biscuit, although I'm sure he's thinking about it now. He's hatching all these crazy plans, like he's grabbing black. I'm sure he's spoken to a lawyer at some point. I don't think it's a mistake. I think he wrote down the statement and he just read it. If I was a lawyer and I was advising him, I would not tell him the same things he said. I would tell him that keep that private and bring it up to court. But they decided to say it. And by saying it, there's pretty much mutual defamation. Now, I'm saying mutual defamation because somebody is telling the truth and somebody is not telling the truth, or perhaps both parties may be fabricating some period. Once again, I'm taking a neutral stance. I have a bias based on my observations. I think Emmy's incredible one so far, but being neutral, taking out that as non-legal observation, the defamation is there somebody so they need to speak to lawyers. So let's talk about Emmy first. I watched all these videos. I sat today and watched all 3 hours of videos with big asshole reaction to them. Shout out to the Roach King. I did think her presentation once again was very credible, and she also brought some receipts. She had the text messages, which was much more credible than the evidence that was brought by Biscuit, showing some random video of what could be any single rabbit, or not even a rabbit, it could be another animal. No rabbit.
The address I had was in a set of down-at-heel apartments, hardly ever used. My buddy Reggie was a fixture of the square, and I often dropped by for a little pick-me-up. I wondered if he'd seen any comings and goings.
Sanctions, penalties might happen there, or civil liability. That's not protected. So I do a good job preventing it. I don't troubling it, sick, but overall presentation by him. So what are the big allegations that criminal stuff that and civil stuff? I haven't heard it put that way, but civil liability is a really good term to kind of put in your back pocket, guys, because that is defamation. That is part of paycheck due to not being able to work.
As the world
Like
outside
mental
quiets
threat,
down
like
and
stuff like
the
that. Like
darkness
it's a
comes out to
wide
play,
spectrum
Bed of
of
Night is
things
here to
that
keep
you
you
can
company
sue somebody.
all night long.
So yeah, we
Whether
said
you're winding
defamation,
down
but
from
there's
a
a lot
long
more
day
to
or
this than
just
just
beginning your
defamation.
nocturnal
Like
adventures,
if somebody
let my
causes you
voice be your sanctuary,
mental
dear listener. A haven for all the
and you
mysteries
cannot
Seattle is
work
hiding
because of
away.
that, then you can also
First
sue
caller.
them.
Are you up past your bedtime or did you get up just a
That focus on first, there's black. So that aspect where if you go and speak out about a relationship, which is at the key here, and say bad things, etc., I drop the rabbits. You're gonna get a rabbit, you're gonna biscuit, but I force you into not speaking. This is a problem for some reasons. One thing you want to get is these people who are co-workers who get under the same umbrella. There's a lot of schizophrenic co-workers, black and gay co-workers, rock workplace issue. You know OSHA, right, guys? Really gonna submit that OSHA report? Not looking good on that, especially in Texas law. There's also Texas law assault, family violence. Now, understand this is domestic assault in Texas. That's how they brand it. And remember, assault is not actually striking someone. It's actually just causing fear that they harm. So by pushing in the wall and by doing other acts of violence, that could, as assault family violence, once again, you don't need to be married or that. You can be a roommate, a boyfriend, etc. In Texas, that can apply. Now, there could also be sexual assault, maybe. Now, I'm very careful with this because we are saying, I don't say post-Me era, but I want to be very, very, very clear. We have a fancy does way OSHA applies to so anything. So when they formed OTK, they
Either Dale was paranoid or he had guessed he didn't like sunlight. I was guessing the former.
They didn't know how they structured their
I
Ouija
got the
board.
fascination with spirit boards, but always wondered, what if the ghosts never learned to write? It was a Bible. Never took Dale for the religious type, but then I've heard some substances take mortals closer to God, one way or another. Lotions and potions. Most I recognized, but one stood out. I had never seen it before, and I thought I was down with the street trade. Had Dale whipped up a new cocktail? I was out of my league here. Maybe worth a chat with Sophia or Mrs. Thorne.
So that the company doesn't get sued for mismanagement, so that OTK doesn't get dragged into this legal thing. But because they kept it a secret, and because it's come out that they kept it a secret, OTK should be absolved. Because to their knowledge, they did not know that they were dating, potentially all the way up to the point that it was on even footing with him in the company. She got promoted as so yeah, all of that is not going to happen. This point, he said, she said story, very difficult to work those, and very difficult to mitigate those. Also, big factors, it's like, you know, it said at one point, Ron, you know, hey, you let him get to him, and then he jumped off him, so now he got off. Is there some potential there? Could it be essay? Yes, it would be. Could a court look at that? Once again, it can be very difficult from the perspective. Could a court look at that and say that not essay? False. right? So both of those scenarios are very, very possible there. But she can still try. She can still try to bring that claim. And I think that's the trouble with Biscuit, is that whether or not this is something that is guilty, being on trial for sexual assault does not look for your career. There's also sexual stress. It definitely seems from the suicide like that is a clear thing here. He was trying to stress. She seemed distraught.
Maybe Dale used it to scope out heavenly bodies.
Mental health from that, which is a very real thing. And I think she
Angel said this earlier in chat, but I wanted to wait until we got to talk about the essay. It's fair to didn't really deny anything besides I feel like didn't even necessarily deny.
Dale did like to cook, as the youth seem to call it. Made some of his own recipes, bought in others.
I didn't do this, like this didn't happen. He literally said everything that Emmy claimed was true. Like, the whole thing, he didn't say that she was crying. So he painted the picture that they, like, he could have a photo. I think that if she wasn't in the script, I think that was the only thing he denied. But he did admit that he bounced off her and left, and then he apologized saying, if that hurt her feelings, my bad.
Yeah.
But
downplay a lot of stuff to try to but
yeah,
that's why this video doesn't really carry.
no,
Just honestly make
yeah.
so it's allegations and they're very serious, but I want to stress this is the point where
Bro, if you can't understand why a court would throw that out, then I don't know what to fucking tell you, bro.
you need to make sure you're taking official action. Now I know you're getting frustrated. That's good.
This place used to belong to more rebar, huh? You aren't looking too well there, buddy.
This game was concerned by progress in the river to keep the Hollywood business and not killing down the British square well. Take a look, the block was there like it was a from state, but I didn't know someone lived there. Would do that. Horses. He didn't live there anymore because he had no heat and was stung up on some rebar that had been brewing up. I don't know what's that. Check it out. I swear to. Damn.
There you go. I mean, once again, seems problematic. Something, a reason why you don't make programs. These things happen. Any relationship that's botched, we mentioned that majority of it. So, once you've been back, majority of relationship, just dating, actually, you are family. You are gambling on a game. It's a stupid thing to do. Now, people that stupid things, you know, I'm dating coworkers and that, and I'm not saying over here, saying it doesn't happen. What I'm saying is a bad eye.
Me and animals, we'd always had a special rapport. Hey there, little buddy. How's your night going?
Because you have to expose everything. That's why I don't know how to exotic that. I think she should start something else.
Someone forget to feed you. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's true. Dale did have his habits. Guess sometimes he let the real world pass him by. Give me some wisdom, little cat buddy. Really? I'll have to remember that. How long you been lying here? That's what I thought. I'm sorry, buddy. We didn't deserve you.
That's not going to come to counter punching, right? Not. Perhaps. No way.
I don't know. Man is an instrument, punching the weapon, all like, you know?
No way. That's crazy.
If only you could tell me what was really going on.
I know.
Well, yeah. It's obvious when you think about it.
Yes, I checked my phone and she had. But
Did you see who killed Dale?
meow, meow, meow.
Sorry. Hard to see anything if you don't have a pulse.
Unless you're me, of course. Any clues for me? I'm kind of stumped.
Meow, 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 meow.
Well, that is illuminating. See you on the other side, little buddy. If folks like me get other sides, which I doubt.
And the fact that he thought it's big bullet, so bullet, so rabbits, is now they don't put it wrong. And so the thing he messed up is he's accused her of crime. So if she did not do that, that is clear defamation. So
If you could say one thing for the man, it's that he had an eclectic taste in clothes.
say, hey, you are now accusing me of a crime, right? And killing the rabbit. That is not okay. And here's my thing for Biscuit. Biscuit are so set on saying rabbits are a problem. Why didn't you put it in? Mel made a comment about it, and I kind of piggybacked on it and forgot it. But yeah, the other crime, and because it's happening on a property that Biscuit leasing or whatever he's doing there, he is liable for that. If it's happening on his property, underneath the same roof. But what's even worse is that anyone else on that lease that is signed to live there.
Estrogen. Caution, do not take if male. Well, what Dale wanted to put in his own body was entirely his own business.
Like this is no longer a Midkiff and Amaru thing. If this goes to court and Midkiff is held liable, then the mates that live there with the other streamers will also be held liable.
Yeah, anyone with the property, yeah.
So it's really messed up that he's kind of just lashing out at everyone that may have been on his side. And it just, when he said I'm going demon mode, like, bro, nobody's impressed by that. Nobody's impressed by the minute that he's not able to safety and health and reach, right? We talked about the sun, Collargate. We all know about Collargate. I helped out on Twitter, on X. I've got the information to contact the local. So why didn't you contact him? It's such a big deal. Let's see it. Show me the carpets. Oh, yeah, you just want to talk about it. Wow. You just want to get on your side. I'm going to bring up mental health and defense. Just a joke. There are very serious things. And people use that shield really undermines those that are legitimate conditions. And it seems to be like heavy with it. It has a mental health condition. His mental health condition is being psychotic. Like, he is a sociopath. The way he approaches all of this, he's got mental, like, issues, major mental issues, and I don't think those can be properly solved. It is the faith that he has gotten to this point and has not done a serious crime influenced by the things that are driving him. Like, the way he responds to something as simple as someone getting more views than him, and that's the thing that's psychotic. And then hurting the people around him because of that, actually, it is actually.
Join Firewire and get 59 online. Make sure at take one and swap it top.
Strengthen her right. So he really and beyond that, it was he might also be liable. So that's not really a defense. So keeping animals on your premise and they are you might be liable.
Jake lives in the U district, and usually we talk for hours every night. But lately he said he's busy with a new project.
And does this new project have a name and cut him lips?
Oh, I don't know, but I started getting suspicious, so I need to see it on social media.
Once again, I'm not saying she is. I'm just giving a hypothetical. If she was liable, then it would be information.
No, he wasn't.
However, I think he wants all the messages, text messages, emails, etc., to be a paid subpoena if he sorry, And I think the strategy of leaking information not only can constitute blackmail, but it's idiotic, childish, and once again, it's not official. None of this is actually official. It's just meant to try to destroy her character, her reputation, which once again just adds damages if she ever tries to sue you for something like IIT. In fact, leaking information and damage some reputation, especially very personal information, yeah, that pretty much could be considered intentional. And so what I'm thinking of it, yeah, I brought that up too, but he mentioned that she hurt herself and made like self the implications of that are a wide range. And if that's something only he was privy to the knowledge of, really think that could have serious backback as well. I did want to say in terms of that comment to the was to check out the video and thank you.
Thank you so much, Paul. Appreciate that.
And then last thing I wanted to say about the rabbit, Miskit could also be held liable because apparently one of the common ways a rabbit dies is from being
I didn't see the point in confusing things. I figured I needed my strength for other things. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
that he's admitted to could be the reason that sick rabbit died. It could very well be that they had a attack and he was just acting out. And then and they want to bring that up. So animals will think they could be all him, and he's trying to shift the blame onto her. Skip in his absolute mockery of a counter is that you should be very concerned and lawyer up. And at this point, Emmy has a procedural, social, and evidentiary advantage based on what we've seen so far. Miss Skip definitely needs a legal counter. So at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Miss Skip throw a lawsuit out there as a last-ditch gambit, as something, even Emmy said a slap lawsuit, etc. Throw out some sort of lawsuit, which may be dismissed as it's filed, but it still would be a measure to try to stop this or cut back. We'll see what happens with that. A restraining order by itself is not going to be enough to end this dispute. It's not going to be enough to prove that. There needs to be some other sort of action taken against whoever is responsible. Once again, being very neutral, likely Ms. Skip, right? Don't know right now. There needs to be some sort of action officially taken. Police, UFC, OSHA, civil lawsuit, something to close the chapter on this and to find out what exactly was going on and get all the details out there. But I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Who do you think is going to write on this one? I know it's probably people are thinking Emmy based on most of the polls, but let me know in the comments below. No catch. Okay, cool. So, real quick, super important video. Absolutely loved it. So thank you to Legal Mindset for coming out with that. Reason it's important is because a lot of people were feeling that Emmy was more in the right here, but that came with a lot of bias. A lot of people just like Emeru more than they like Miskip. So it is good to have this kind of neutral legal point of view that just says, yes, you guys are right for feeling that way. And yeah, so I really enjoyed that. Jasmine, anything else you want to say?
Yeah, last thing when he was like wrapping this up, I think it's crazy, and I don't know if it's because he doesn't have a lot of weight on the whole Emery situation, but the last thing Miz Kim said before ending his stream, it said throughout the coming week, going to be releasing a bunch of stuff on a bunch of different people, and I just think like that's going to put him in a really big mess. I'm interested to see what he says. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Paul, so much for hopping in the stream and for
Shut up.
Luck. It's just what preparation. You guys just
Go after me all you want. I have nothing. And I will say the crowd never refuse those rabbits. And if you're in Austin, Texas, and you want to say the kid those rabbits at my house, fine. No shit. Use those rabbits and let them outside. Well, all I gotta say is I didn't want to bring this up ever. It's not something I planned on bringing up in my life. Fucking dog shit. But it's something that she claims that she didn't do. And people are trying to defend that. Like Asmongold, he said that one of her rabbits she took brought around. about the other 6 rabbits that died? As for what happened.
I don't know, it's just crazy. I never thought things like this would happen, or I'd ever be doing a stream like this. It just feels very strange, very, out of my element. I've never really, like, for the most part, commented on drama, or, like, self-assertive situations, but I guess in this situation I'm kind of, like, stuck in the middle of it, against my will, so it's like, if I don't do it, who else is gonna do it? I'm gonna take a second. Sorry, I said that like 4 times, but, a lot. I hate drama streams. Me too, man! Bro, like, I could've come home, I could've worked on meetings, and on Clint's fucking Mega Bomb scores. Now look what I have to do. Okay, I'm gonna say something here. I'm gonna pull us out of the moment. Take a deep breath. I'm gonna pull us into our thinking cap, so we're gonna be not, we're not gonna be emotionally meeting Emmy where she is right now. We're gonna zoom out a bit. One of the dilemmas to this space and in the world that we are facing right now that is so real, and we have to start growing up and realizing it's real. That no one gets to grow up in the game. That these drama streams aren't drama, they're reflections of people's characters. Right? That Emmy does have a habit of never getting involved in anything, which is also why she's now responsible for living predators around her, and that she is now one of the victims, but she's not responsible for herself as a victim. She, like many of us, born into a world that, we're not safe, we're silent, we're not safe to speak out. She made a video, she wants attention. She never said anything, she's hiding and protecting predators. We're fucking super fucking stupid. And so that's why I say there's no easy way to be a person. But this is why a lot of people might feel, Chat said she might call it drama. No, they call it drama in this space. They don't think anything's ever serious. They don't want the responsibility of being serious about life. At the same time, though, they whack with people, crack people, but they don't want it to be serious. They call it drama so they don't have to respond. It's not drama. The issue is that we have a White House and an administration that feels like Kim Kardashian episode. Real people's lives are being impacted. People are being kidnapped off the street. The genocide is happening. This administration gets to play off like they're a Kim Kardashian episode. Posting TikTok of people being kidnapped off the streets to the Pokemon theme song. That's this bubble. This bubble thinks this administration is funny. This bubble with Emmy and her friends all pretending like they aren't, literally, like she said, been on the online 10 years. She's an adult now. Okay? They are responsible. Or they're not. The reason I am trying to change the way I talk, the reason I'm trying to get ready to be 40, is because I do want to be the elder in the community. I am.
Yeah, she's right. Oh, drama, bro. Bro, saying somebody sexually assault and all this shit, that's not drama. That's like some serious accusations, man. Drama. No, that's not fucking drama, bitch. Stop acting like that's nothing.
Figure, but I know I'm not ready yet. I know I'm training to be ready. I don't want to be a kid the rest of my life. I don't want to be a person who just plays video games with my friends in my bedroom. Right? Okay? So we need to, really sit with this reality that this dream of being an adult in the community and then saying I don't want to be a part of the drama is why
drama, was it, Brittany? You know, even before we knew the allegations of what he did, just the stuff beforehand, the misogyny, the language, the ableism. It wasn't just drama. I kept thinking, it's just drama. This has nothing to do with me. It's not just drama. It's not just drama. But then you get, you know, whole third party over. Oh, everything she was so serious. So then you have to pick and choose. Do you want to be the person who's like, actually? Or do you want to be, you know what I'm saying? So this is why it's hard. And this is what it taught me. Listen to me when I say this. Like, so many years ago, I was more liberal and centristy, but also progressive. But I was a baby progressive, okay? When I was a baby progressive, I was asked to be a moderator at a conference, and I was asked to shadow a black woman because she said she didn't want to come to the event unless she had somebody she could hang out with because...
Dale was one of those guys. You know, you've just seen him around. Talked to him a few times, maybe exchanged the latest gossip. Hit a body or two together. Dale, I'd say it's good to see you, but, you know, you being dead and all and a figment of my imagination, guess it means I don't find you at your most scintillating.
Oh, hi, Fabian. Been a while. Yeah, I've been better, though I never looked exactly healthy, did I?
She said, I think she used the word behavior, I don't remember. Why so basically eager to date these white men? And I understand that you're trying to make me the victim of it being a lot odd.
How was the alchemy trade going for you?
Hard to say, isn't it, Detective? Still got the makings of alk cookery around the place. Still got that acrid tang at the back of your throat, same as you always smelled in here. A note of butane and a cheap body spray. So, yeah, looks like business as usual.
And then, you know, what I take from her wisdom and what I bring into my life now is grab the perception that only ever just give people tools.
You were a ghoul, right? I'm pretty sure of that. So, hatred, your dummy thingy.
Who'd I drink from, you mean? It's hard to say. I don't think I ever told you, Detective.
Don't think you ever did.
Maybe a person of interest for your case?
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, I work on as women, especially racist women. It is our job to give bad men opportunities to be better. And that is something we have to deconstruct. I can't tell how hard that I have been my whole life. It's responsibility. I'm here to today. Brittany, you have to protect your brother. Brittany, you have to protect these men. Brittany, can't do this to them. Brittany, and I'm just like, why am I supposed to walk this? And this is why I think a lot of people, especially women, find themselves in these spaces. Because they always, they cry in your arms, they beg you, they share things about the child with you that make you break down. They don't, I think all of them are conscious that they're weaponizing it, but some of them are. So again, like, I understand why Abby found herself in this bubble. I understand why she is friends with the whole internet. I understand why I have to talk about the internet. At some point, some part of my brain thinks I'm a kid, like 12 years old. And I just think, man, we just want to eat it.
Obvious question, but, how did it happen?
I'd say my throat was cut, and then I must have been dragged up onto this rebar. Someone rammed it through my rib cage and then hung up a cross-like decoration like the star on a frat-boy Christmas tree.
Strong guy then, right? Wait, to hold you up there, force iron through you? This looks more and more like kindred. Mortals just don't have this kind of strength.
Sounds right to me.
And I am so tired. I both know it's not going to be something about it. So once again, for not as women, but individuals and people in our community, they're going to do something about it. Not the women are speaking up. Not the women have gotten to the point where they're going to hold men accountable. Same group of women I know in my life, okay, we're willing to not be a girl, we're willing to, sit there and talk about the Trump administration is evil, all this stuff. All the same women to marry men. The same women on the internet I see say, like, I would never trust a man if my girl cheated on her guy. Like, yeah, it's bad. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, no. Right? Like, we have to understand that, like, no one is exempt from criticism, but especially nobody is without, like, trauma and damage. We've got,
Did you know the killer?
okay?
You know what? I think I did. At least, no sign of a struggle, and the door lock's still full. Must have been someone I knew, or at least expected. Customer, maybe? I have helped you figure out one thing, Detective. There's a reason I was killed, right?
Sure. Someone's sending a message like the others.
That, and I was probably killed by someone I knew. So, who my patron was is important one way or another.
You got that right, little buddy. Thanks, Dad. Sorry about, the whole strung up on a sport beam thing.
I know a guy who founded a whole religion like this. You never know. Maybe someone will write the Book of Dale.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah, we read all these people.
Reggie was around here somewhere. Always worth dropping in for a bite and a chat.
I feel like this is also a bad part of streaming and everything else that I do it too. I apologize, but it would be nice to create a culture where it is that thing. It should be a
What's
new
got you so upset,
type
Colin?
off. We need to normalize using the internet. We need to normalize taking a break. Hassan, oh my god, did you see? Explain so much about Hassan. Did you see DeMarco and him talking? You guys told me about it. And he said he's never been to therapy. DeMarco's like, I go to therapy. I'm like, this explains so much about Hassan.
Evening, Reggie.
Mr. Fabian, I hope your God is being good to you, because mine is to me.
Reggie, old buddy, anyone go into that apartment over there in the last few hours?
Huh? Well, I mean,
You okay, Reggie? This was not normal, even for Reggie. You okay there, Reg? Nothing coming back to you about the apartment?
well, I thought I saw no.
Something was not on his mind. That was clear. Just a little moment of bliss to spice up your night?
Sure. Let us melt flesh and share minds.
Ooh, that's better. Always the good stuff with you, Reggie. Keep warm, Reggie. You never know when I might need you.
Do you hear the city, Fabian? It's waiting there for you.
Reggie was never the sharpest tool in the shed, but something had made him even worse than usual.
Reggie, old pal, moment of your time?
It's a fine night, Mr. Fabian. A night of beauty and delight.
You sure you didn't see anything?
There's... no?
This was even stranger than usual. That mind was fogged out.
Have a good night, Reggie.
Become one with the heartbeat of the city, detective.
I thought I was on the right lines already.
What are you hiding?
I know I saw it. It was.
That's a solid block, Reggie, my friend. Someone has put a compulsion on you. Huh. Now that wasn't memory loss. That was a solid block. Someone had used kindred juju to seal Reggie's mouth. I wouldn't get anything from it, but I did know someone strong-willed had done this.
Reginald, my friend, hope you're not too chilly.
All is gentle, all is calm. The world flows like a stream through the forest.
If I could take a sip, fella, I'm parched.
All I have, you're most welcome to share.
That's mighty generous of you. I do feel warmer. I got places to go, people to see.
May the night bring you the best of vibes.
I didn't want to go see Mrs. Thorne.
Better spot.
Okay. Now, people will come to me and say, Brittany, how did I pick this person? How did I even fall for it?
Ooh, this place
First
is
of all,
dumb.
you can't be guaranteed to fall for a scam.
Just...
Dating a man, voted for Trump, he's unsafe. Get out of it.
I hope Mom doesn't ruin Christmas
Joke,
again
and
this
I'm
year.
not making a joke. I'm very dead serious. Now, you might say to yourself, what about a man who works for common insurance? Yeah. Be careful of the man before you believe votes for a woman. Careful of the
A
man.
visit to Mrs. Thorne always made me want to gird my loins. I wish I knew what a gird actually was.
Good evening, ma'am.
Detective, is there something you need?
You
She
fucking.
seemed in a good mood. I assumed she was marinating a couple of kids in the back room.
Hey, I found this potion. I thought since you were our expert on cauldrons and newt size and such, you might recognize it. Oh, something the Thin Bloods made, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Think it could be...
Memory.
memory.
Salvia officinalis, Centella asiatica, Bacopa moneri, the vulgar time, and others. Memory and clarity, detective. To cloud or to erase, to improve, to reshape.
Memory. I have the memory of it. What are those little things? Orange gills, swim around in circles, opposite of an elephant? Anyway, can you tell me who might use this, or what they need it for?
You have partial information, young man. There's a manufactured component here. Some of that modern messing about. Have you consulted Sophia?
Sophia? Not about this. That is a good call, Mrs. T.
Mistress Thorne, thank you very much.
In 10 years, they'll think that tolerate 10 years ago, but not gonna tolerate now. I don't think I've seen a single person online who the severity of what I'm doing. And I want everyone to be aware that I've been handling the situation very seriously, and I've spent a lot of time work. And not only that, I've been contacting players. I had them do everything I can say. I want to make sure if I'm good to write. So serious. And I feel like thanks ever. And I don't know if it's the right way to talk about your trauma. You know, there could be some aspect, but I think sometimes it's just necessary to create the right space for people to talk about their trauma. So, today, I'm finally going to be putting up about and telling everyone. Sorry, I'm just trying to like strap something. Like I said, I really put my on. I feel like I had to do this. This is that in rape culture that convinces victims they have to apologize for the way they are acting or explaining their own trauma.
I was wondering, you ever hear of a guy called Santiago, the hunter?
Can't say I know the name.
Active here back in the 1920s. Other places before that.
Oh, long before my time in your benighted country, young man. Now, is there anything else?
You seen any murderers around the place at all?
What variety of murderer, young man? Of my precious time? Of the sanctity of a bookstore? Of the English language? I fancy I could put my hand on someone guilty of all three.
I'll leave you to it.
Goodbye.
A quick trip up to the tower to call in on Sophia then.
Hmm.
If anyone knew about weird chemistry and sciencey stuff.
I swear. One more.
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
I figured Sophia would be in. She kept on business hours, but then so did I.
At what point should we raise the red flag? At what point should we start people off? That's the question that we need to ask ourselves. And I'm saying, if we really get to a standard where we write ourselves off or write people off, we're like the yellow flag, orange flag, green, red flag, that's fine. I'm okay with it. I don't think anyone is owed our good faith or owed our giving them a chance. I don't think anyone is owed that really, but I think that we should consider what role we're playing in society. Are we the therapists, the healers, the world builders, the parents, you know what I mean? So, yeah, exactly, Chad. The fact that she has to preface this with I don't do drama, I don't condemn people based off something someone says, exactly. She's like not allowing herself just to say it, and she knows for a fact that she's appeasing her community. Because her community is exactly the community that says, oh, false accusations, that votes for Trump, that makes excuses for predators, that, you know what I mean, goes against, that makes a whole 3-week, campaign assault against Hassan. Do you know what I'm saying? Just because they hate him so much. No offense. That's the problem. That's the community. That's these communities. And so we have to be honest about the fact that, like, these are fake communities. And that's why he has to do so much, like, and it's somebody pointed out in chat, at least her chat seems to be on her side, which is good. But are they also on the side of everybody else who's come forward? Are they also rewatching the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case? Are they also realizing the way we all felt for Johnny Depp's shtick? Are they also willing to do that? Probably not.
This October, win your share of up to $4 million in reward with Bandcast Spin Supercharged. Fanatics Casino.
Probably not. They're not ready to go back and realize they have absolutely thrown women and victims under the bus time and time again until it's somebody on their side and all of a sudden they care. Right? And that's why I say I support Emmy and I support Lawrence Southern even if they wouldn't support me. I support them and I believe them. I believe them that they were assaulted and raped. I believe them. But remember that the amount of conservative men that doubted Lawrence Southern's story, well, progressive people believed it, okay, even though she's a horrible person, okay, that's the point. We believe it because we know how prevalent assault is. We know it's happening way more than we're willing to, Charlie Kirk said, oh, you think 1 in 5 women are being raped? Yeah. Even 1 in 40 is the other statistic. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. And the same communities that doubt those statistics, all of a sudden they're so, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
This person is not a streamer or content creator, but obviously that does not matter. And because of this, I cannot in good conscience sit here knowing that I know critical information about someone that almost no one else does and not say anything. I think that most issues and dramas should stay private and off the internet. And I still...
See, even saying that, I think most issues and dramas should stay off the internet. Why are we calling this drama? Okay? Yeah, both issues just stay off the internet, but they don't stay off the internet, do they? They're all out there. So it's interesting the way she's doing that, but she's been trained to do this. This is how people are brought up to think, right?
I will hold that belief to this day, and I will hold that belief going forward. However, there are certain things that cross the line, and I say that the line has been crossed too many times to count. There's a point where I believe that people deserve to know. I think that at a certain point, you know a lot of things about someone, and you don't say anything to look out for others. It's wrong. It's wrong to keep it to yourself. I don't want what happened to me or what has happened to other people because of him to happen to other people. And I don't believe he will ever stop behaving the way he does. But regardless, like I said, one of the main reasons I decided to do this stream is to come out about all of this because I can't hold on to it any longer because it feels wrong to do so. And an honorable mention reason for why I'm doing this is that for a while, he has been indirectly threatening me through my friends and people that I work with. They've informed me that he said that if I ever talked about anything he did, he would try to create a smear campaign against me in retaliation. I was told that he even approached other streamers who were close with us back when we lived together, asking them if they would join with him, and they all refused. At TwitchCon, he approached one of my employees, threatening them, and saying if I ever talked about him, he would destroy me. Multiple people have told me that his plan was to claim that I kill animals, and that I killed my own rabbits, since I had several of my rabbits pass away over the course of 3 years while I lived with him.
I think this is important, too, that we pay attention to the fact that, Miskif had gone to other people, and things are happening behind the scenes, but nobody knows as much as everybody thinks, and everyone's under different impressions. I think that's why at some point everyone should just like, this is what I do, this is what people said, and also we need to start reorganizing our communities. We need to start saying like, who am I actually friends with? Who am I coworkers with? Who do I barely know when I'm doing content with? And I think it should be a new disclaimer we tell our audiences. I think our audiences should actually know who is close and who is working together. Because I think one of the reasons a lot of these communities rose to prominence during COVID, even dating, not everyone is doing that. Not everybody is
Just wanted to check back in.
I'm still here, still working.
I picked up this potion, wondering if you could tell me about it.
Oh, interesting. Oh, this is fascinating. Not the recipe I know.
Could you take a guess?
Yes. An enhancer, I would say. Something to
Magnify capabilities.
to
Make
make
it
your
better work on
body
fish
work
somehow,
more
one way or the
efficiently
other.
somehow, in one way or another.
Mrs. Thorne thought it had something to do with memories.
Ah, that would make sense. A memory enhancer, yes. To make the subject's recall more acute, more capable.
A memory enhancer, huh? Now that's interesting. I wonder who might be in the market for memory potions. I can think of a few trees to shake. Nico's one for the markets. Katsumi might know, given it's a thin blood potion.
Dolly, perhaps?
Yeah, Dolly might have heard something. Although getting him to share it is never easy. Thanks. You've helped a bunch.
I'm not gonna change them. I'm not gonna. I will never believe that if I'm kind to a hateful person, that means I agree with them. I will never believe that. No matter what you guys say, I won't believe it. Because at the end of the day, if I'm around this person, I'm not me. I am not. They are. Yes. But how am I supposed to help them ever? By cutting them off? No. Like, I get it, you guys can say it black and white, but that's not how it works over here. That's not how it works for me. That's basically it. That's basically the entire thing.
Well, I took a look at the scene. It was a place on Pioneer Square. I had a nice chat with the victim. Dale. Deals in thin blood elixirs. You know the guy?
Another mortal. You think this is Santiago again?
All evidence says so, and so did the corpse.
What the hell is going on, Fabian?
Someone's plotting this out like a dime novel.
And I'm really sorry. Like,
See ya, Toots.
I wait with bated breath for your next visit, detective.
so you are part of the conspiracy, and I've heard you. I am. That's it. I promise you, the rest of the apology is literally just that over and over again. It's it. No deeper thing. And I understand that there are standards that are being held for everyone. I'm not going to talk about all the standards, but I talk about the situation to the point of what they not going to plan to add. As a matter of fact,
Katsumi was at the hole in the wall.
That's it. That's the entire thing. You gotta have afterwards. You signed up like $6. I don't really care.
Someone had a good night. Unless they were playing hearts. Katsumi was at the hole in the wall and might have something to say about alchemy.
Fabian, it's been a while. What are you doing down here?
So how's life?
What's up, bitch?
Oh, I don't know. It's been a while since I had one.
They do say life is like a box of chocolates. Overpriced, slightly melted, and someone's always taking the toffee salt.
Yeah, that'd be about the size of it.
I picked up this potion, sort of thing your folk are into. I was wondering if you might be buying.
People don't buy or sell alchemical products. You know that, detective.
Potion mixers in front of the court.
Bad day? Listen, if only because I don't want my people caught up in a murder rap. That's not a type I recognize. Never seen it before, not something we deal in. Okay?
Okay, thanks. I'll take your word for it.
You better.
Thanks.
Later.
Well, that was a dead loss. Who else might have an inkling?
I figured out.
Nico knew his apples from his aardvarks when he...
I said, yeah, he said, no. I said, oh. Okay, I got it. That's how I figured out. That's what happened. The whole time, was great. That pumpkin work. Alright? They except the birds. Out and all the find the top that generosity is found political understanding is trapped. Right? There's a whole how so what's the ideological checkbox is an act of profound thing. It's what allows a mob to tear someone apart without a
Hey, Nico.
Fabian! Are you not on the trail of a conspiracy? Why am I asking? With you, it is always a conspiracy. Any leads on the Umbrella Cartel and their weather-making machines? You sure screwed up this week. Have you seen the forecast?
I am always on the trail of a conspiracy, sometimes more than one.
Out there. Then I'm always curious why. I'm gonna figure out why they think that. I just wanna know. You can't trade conversation with condemnation. It turns everything into every word from every criticism to a minefield where one footstep or one step by someone for something. In dead nature, I told that firework was up. That form is pulling at what it makes bad. But you're suffocating. And I am my friend. Because my friend, all I you suck. You suck. If all your friends are the same exact as you suck as you've been. I don't want to hang around. And you know what's crazy or bad? You guys will never know. That's the worst part. You guys will never, ever be in my personal circle of friends. Or you would never be in QB's Umbrellas friend. You would never be in Ludwig friend. You're not going to be Faye's friend. You are just an audience. But me, I think my content creators like all the kids that I have. You suck. I don't even understand that. Go somewhere else. You suck and you've been. Bro, chat. Face this question. Like, if you're wondering why your life sucks and you're having an issue, a lot of stuff, and you don't know how to grow as a person, you're wondering why.
Say, do you know anything about potions? I found one. I'm told it's a memory enhancer or something like that. Would you know a likely buyer?
I'm afraid I do not. I trade in solids, not liquids.
That's what I figured. Thanks. I was wondering if you could take a look at this for me.
Huh. I did not take you for a follower of Christ.
Only when I stubbed my toe. I've got a few of these now, all identical.
Yes, I see.
Associated with a few hellish scenes.
Okay. Well, Cross of St. James, yes? This particular shape?
I did know that.
It is a mix of mild steel and some of the decoration is cast in zinc alloy. Then lacquered, aged and weathered. Deliberately so.
It's not old then.
Oh no, not at all. Recently made, but made to look old, like a film prop. It's not a bad job. It would not be cheap. Properly made, none of this 3D printing.
Prop. Now that is interesting. Thank you, Nico. That's helpful. Heard anything interesting lately?
Not at all. It's been quiet, like the calm before a storm. Although we are already in some sort of storm, no?
I do know what you mean. The impending juggernaut of Christmas?
Perhaps.
There's a beautiful story in the World War II Church in 1946 when the POW camps, the camps for the people that were under the Third Reich. And when the Churchill began to cry, but he said, I will not become what they are. He was crying for the German did. He was crying because he did not wish to become what they were. He did not wish to become as people as they were. And people misquote that all the stuff. What happened in the uncomfortable middle ground, in the space between entrance and visitors, where people are still looking at each other in God, is progress. You should not create a better world by severing every tie that feels complicated. You create a better world by having the courage to stand in the complicated places, by loving people even as you hope to become, by recognizing that
Some other time, Nico.
See you later, my friend.
As you
Nothing
looked at
from
my friend.
I knew where Tolly was hanging.
Go. Time to burn some more shoe leather.
It is not. The internet is not a place to die. It doesn't. If I'm going to talk to you face to face in my own personal relationship with your holding, please, I can change. I promise you. I can at least get completely weird in front of you. I don't want to point this out. This is not a defensive thing. I love being big. Been big my whole life. I'm at age of 12, I was big, including, I was kind of cheap at first. But now that I'm older, it's like, I love being big. I promise. If you got this far, think that I am defending bigotry, you just got to and leave my house. It is a defense of the flag. It is unsafe. Change. Not defending policy. That casting us into the outer darkness at the first sign of imperfection is a guarantee
Detective!
that they will never, ever change for the better. If the standard is that we must preemptively disavow every person who might ever harbor a terrible thought, then we are all guilty. We are all guilty. We have all, at some point, laughed at the joke of a coworker whose politics didn't believe it, or hugged a relative who sparked a darkness we haven't yet glimpsed. Life is a vast, tangled web of connection. What defines our character is not the pristine nature of our soul's rock, but what we do when the darkness is forbidden. Do we walk away, or do we pick up that mulch, that disgusting burden, that much, much harder of confrontation, boundaries, and difficult love? That's what it means to be in a relationship too. You're always gonna, your partner, you're always gonna treat everybody you ever meet. That's not how it works. The internet, in its infinite reductions, wisdom does not care for this message. It frames the clean narrative, the clear vision, satisfying voice. It hears, I love him, but I reject him as a cowardly invasion. But that statement is not cowardice. It's the very essence of mature moral reason. It's the acknowledgement that the human heart is not a spreadsheet, and that love is not a transaction that voids upon the discovery of a disagreeable opinion. Stop making mascots out of people. Stop demanding that every relationship be a perfectly curated political state. If you truly desire a better world, you must believe in the possibility of better people. And that belief must be strong enough to withstand disappointment. It must be robust enough to engage the flawed, ignorant, and the stubborn, not with the goal of winning a debate, but with the hope of saving its soul. Anything less is not active. It is just another form of solitude dressed up in cheap finance. All just so you can be bored. You're not gonna change anything.
Well, Detective Fabian, as I don't live or breathe. Tell me, how's the case? Hot leads, cold bodies, reheated plots. Ooh, let me guess. You want to hear the word on the street. Pretty sure it was curbside pickup only. Something I heard your boys in blue were being real strict about on Aurora Avenue.
We believe pizza deserves the proper cost of lunch. Burgers have fried. Pizza now has prior.
I'm looking into the alchemy tree.
Better living through chemistry, huh? Never struck me as the type.
Thin blood alchemy. You any notion who might be buying an elixir of memory enhancement?
Memory enhancement. Memory enhancement. Oh, come to me, I'm sure. Who'd need an improved memory? You know, Fabian, sometimes I'm so dull you could use me for crowd control.
Seen anything suspicious?
I don't know. Are Seattle dogs outside your culinary experience? Tubes of gristle slathered in fetid cheese and carbonized onion? It's a real public health hazard. Can't you smell it? Every time a tourist goes by, it just oozes out of their pores.
I know you've got some kind of problem with Benny. What's that about?
Problem with our dear sheriff? Oh, no, Detective. He's such a charmer, and so restrained and respectful, and brings joy to everyone he meets. Also beats up on little boys, if you didn't know. Nothing kinky, just for the violence.
I see.
Do you, Detective? I know your badge is dusty, but remind me, what's the wording on there?
Service, pride, dedication. It's acronym play, see? If you look at the first letters.
Must make you proud to share such dedicated service with good old Benny Muldoon.
Really don't know who needs this elixir?
You're the detective. You tell me.
Okay, I better go.
Have fun with your private dickery.
Okay, so remember, everybody appropriately accountable. This is where people really fuck up. We do not know how to hold people appropriately accountable. We always want to hold people to the same standard. Not everyone did the same amount of offense, okay?
I didn't think that would help.
What secrets are we keeping?
This information made its way back to me that I've known for months. If you try to threaten me to stay quiet, especially using my poor dead animals, I'm not going to stay quiet.
It's Willem, you failure of a detective.
Willem, right. Huh. I guess Tully's entitled to his opinion.
So, Willem was the buyer. And unless I missed my mark, Dale was his ghoul friend. Dale hung around in a room full of junk staying well clear of the wider world. Right up Willem's alley.
Will was a secret keeper of the court. He kept his family full of all the details, but can't check of numbers, dates, years, and words. He had been getting memory potions from Dale. Suspected he might be the kid's school father.
They all said that it was fine if she were named, but I just won't stop everyone. But I asked people for the streamers that I mentioned, please don't go bothering them or asking information. If there's something else that they want to say, they'll say it at some point. But there are also streamers who gave me permission to share things that they played me privately, but asking me back to me. And another last thing that I want to make clear is that not every person that I interact with or that I'm friends with to the extent of all of these things. And in fact, and sometimes it's even anything at all. I try to keep things private with my close friends. But if anyone during the past year ever approached me asking questions, I didn't lie and I told you.
Willem was no doubt. Willem was no doubt in his palatial mansion. I needed to drop in.
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help. Mira, I don't freeze.
I want to say too, it's very important that we're very careful about the things that we word and right away being like, yeah, we're too complicit. It's very important we give the victims time to report and then to do their due diligence to keep themselves accountable. Because again, what they're making a lot of victims don't go forward is they feel like they were bad too, and because they engaged, now they're She dated a predator, or a guy who was in hiding a predator.
I was pretty sure Willem hung around here. No idea why. I don't think he ever drove a car. The rear view, you see. He's never been a fan.
It's very hard for us to all know. Again, it's nothing that's black, white, and clear and possible. You have to be very careful when you're being totally everyone has to be held accountable. Everyone is, in many ways, starting that journey already by being able to do this stream and say, I dated a man, I didn't speak out about the man, I kept it secret until I thought he could hurt other people, which is a very common decision to be made as a victim, right? We have to be very kind and compassionate how complicated these situations are and how common they are. So before you start being like, she's a bad person, blah, blah, blah. I know we talked about that earlier. All of these things are true, but that's why I think it's very hard to be a good person. It's really hard because I'm trying to be a good person.
I had to find Willem's trick for getting into his haven.
That's just how he is. I want to protect him. They grew up in a bad family. Their family abused them. We want to help them. We want to help people grow badly because we know that if they had been raised in a different environment, maybe they would have been this person. And so we, by helping people protect bad people, it's how the cycle of redemption works. And that's why it's so difficult, right? Why is the therapist bother helping a rapist in therapy? Give up on them because there is a reality in which you can contend with the reality that you raped somebody and you can hold yourself accountable, but you come back to society and not the way you think it is. It's a myth you hold yourself accountable. That other girl, what was her name? Anita and Zoe who assaulted Saeed, held accountable should mean, in my opinion, disappearing from the internet. Getting a different job, doing different things with your life. Ultimately, you coming back to stream is not what accountability looks like, right? So, this is a content creator named Saeed, and this is what he looks like. I am not aware of his content or really who he is. From my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, he is the assistant to one of the guys in the Faith Clan, and the Faith Clan, from my limited understanding, is that the boys on the internet who are quite, well, they don't have the best reputation, and they have been caught in plenty of scandals, and they're just not the greatest people, from my understanding. It's not the bubble I'm used to. I don't know that much about them. I just know their name, more or less. And I also know recently, if I'm not mistaken, some of the leftists on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, or YouTube have sort of wanted to make peace with the Face Clan, if I'm not mistaken. I believe Hassan and Cutie are two of those people that come to mind about them trying to build bridges with people, give them a chance, because apparently some of these boys, sometimes like an XQC could show promise. You know, remember when we watched XQC getting to a debate with the Minister Red Pill guys about gay people and trans people, and it's like, yay, okay, so obviously it's the bottom tier level of acceptability, like the bar literally is in hell, and I understand that, right, we're raised in a racist, homophobic society. I'm not just saying this because it's like fun to say, it's literally true, and we are impacted by our environment, and so because we live under a patriarchy, when Saeed or somebody who looks like Saeed is assaulted by women, it's often dismissed, and it's dismissed because men are told you are stronger than women, you are smarter than women.
Nope, I had nothing to say.
They can't rape you. They can't.
I didn't think that was worth the effort. I didn't see the point, and Compute wasn't gonna speak. Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
No matter how strong you are physically, you can be a victim of sexual assault. So, before we get into Saeed telling his story, I need to show you the videos. So just a true warning here. If you've ever been in this position, you know how overwhelming it can feel. Saeed might be smiling in these clips, but he is not smiling from joy. He's smiling from anxiety. In my opinion, he is stressed. From my understanding of his own story afterwards, he is not happy. Okay? So we have to take that into consideration that victims may look a particular way, but that doesn't mean that's the eternal monologue in their head. And that's what's so difficult about living in a world that is not educated, that is unlearned, that does not understand things, that doesn't have the isn't a reader, right? We're not readers. We understand that victims don't always look the same. That you can't decide, oh, this person's not a victim because they're smiling. They're not, right? Okay, so here we go. Here's the video. Maybe what you think. Here's the first one. Join Google Fi Wireless and get Pixel 9a on us. Make sure no one is left out of your photo with ad feed. Okay, so there's two girls involved, right? And I don't know, Chad think is this one of the people from Drewski's dating show? I'm not sure, but Drewski also has a bad reputation. Kai has a bad reputation as much as like I'd like to in another universe for Kai. He's got way too many predators. And there is, I believe that one of these girls, if I'm not mistaken, is also invited to Kai University, his streamer university. So, just with decent love, this bubble, and anybody associated with it, huge red flag. Like, you've got a reputation, it is what it is. They are immature, they are very much not consenting, they're certainly not progressive, they're definitely not thinking about, you know, that isn't just for goals. There's a lot of layers here, so as much as these are very successful people, their success comes at the expense of their community members, okay? Yeah, the chat says her name is Mina, the Asian lady, and then, what do you call the black lady? I don't remember her name. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Zoe and Nina. Okay, Zoe and Nina. Zoe and Nina. Those are their names, okay? So here's another video, okay? The original video of Nina Lynn holding down Saeed while Zoe spends her scorpion stuff on him. Imagine the rose were reversed. I put that with the chat. That's one of the things that I anticipated. It's very productive and bad thinking to think if the roles were reversed. Because you cannot reverse the roles under patriarchy. Roles being reversed under patriarchy doesn't allow us to actually understand what's happening. Women under patriarchy are taught men cannot be raped. We have been taught this our whole life because you have convinced us we can't hurt you. Because you have been told if we're hurting you're weak. So women under patriarchy are literally convinced, just like men are convinced, men cannot be harmed by assault. Remember that the first group of people who started to advocate for men as sexual victims have been women over the years. It has been women. And so ultimately, like, it took men so long to get on board with thinking of men as victims. So you have to remember to really think about this context in relation to patriarchy. So the whole idea of, like, imagine if the roles were reversed. What roles? Women are doing exactly what patriarchy trained them to do. Patriarchy trained you to be a predator. But they refuse to tell themselves that because being predatory behavior has to be so intentional. Like, I have to intend to pick on you. But we know that's not true, right? Okay, here we go. Another video. Recording. understand it's not the twerking, it's not the dancing. That's the problem. It's the lack of consent. Okay? What's the difference between rape and consensual sex? The consent. It's not the sex part. Nobody has a problem with sex. Nobody has a problem with twerking. Nobody has a problem with sleeping on your friend. It's the consent. He isn't consenting. And if you are in this position I have in my life, when you are the most afraid, when you are the most like out of breath and being held down, you're tickle so hard you think you're dying, and you're still tickle you anyway, you're laughing. But you're dying inside. Literally feel like, oh my god, I'm not gonna make it out alive. Okay? You know. It is the worst feeling in the world to have people keep going because they think you're enjoying it, but you're literally dying inside. You're literally terrified you're gonna die. And you can't communicate it because you're laughing. That's what I think is happening to Saeed. I think he cannot communicate what's happening, and so people are, okay, so now...
Not that I thought I was on the right lines already.
Sophie's one of the guys. Saeed is resurfacing. Anita helped out Zoe. Danced on him. Looks clearly uncomfortable. Here's the second or third video. Mama, boyfriend here. Mama, boyfriend here. He needs to say boyfriend. So she's running after him. He's running away. Boyfriend. Now I know exactly this dynamic. I've been in friend groups all of my life. I've gone from friend group to friend group trying to find my people. And I've been in this friend group where the girl and the boy...
I probably shouldn't be drinking random potions like this, but something told me I now had the keys to victory.
They like, let me touch, they feel entitled. And I'm not saying, a lot of them are guilty. Want to cover trees, want things, especially if you're on the side what I am. I've trained my whole life to think that, like, men wanted to be forward, come inward, and so that's the issue. Now, they do that. And it's really like a deconstruct, right? And deconstruct, what does it mean to be bold, and what does it mean to be forward, and what does it mean to be consensual. That's why I think it's here for consent. Not just consent itself, may I kiss you, but it's more consent. May I kiss you? Yes, I just had a herpes breakout. Is that okay? If you're allowed to hurt consenting to versus the fact that consent is unnecessary. There is no consent, which is usually the first rate of receiving. That a man is being consent when he's trying to kiss her. But every man thinks that consent is what a man should be asking consent. Interesting, right? So that's why people think these roles, why people trust our people, these fucking women, because ultimately, like, this is serious, like, psychological, like, upbringing that teaches us, especially since we have to primarily men. And so they themselves are like into needing to show up for the boys, needing to receive the boys, right? Needing to, so there's definitely a layer to this, and not to mention these are all that are into, and they're rich, and they're famous, and they run the internet, they have to think about all the racism, sexism of the past, about it. Sometimes I really wish I didn't have to acknowledge all the bullshit in my family,
God, what the fuck? Why is this in the game, bro? Why is it in the fucking game? Someone tell me. Bro, what the fuck? I don't understand why I can't get this. It's just so fucking dumb, dude. Oh my god!
I wanna let you guys know why everybody's still in the goddamn room, bro. To all my supporters, to all my followers, to all who support me on every single app, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, motherfucking, I don't know what the fucking app, bitch, fucking Red Notebook.
Come the fuck on with this dumbass shit, bro. Oh, yeah, this is really, really fucking fun to do. God. Come the fuck on, nigga. We ain't got time for switching shit.
And I have a very special guest today.
Fuck, bro. This is so fuck. I hate this shit. I hate it. I hate this type of shit.
I probably shouldn't be drinking random potions like this, but...
Damn, bruh. Some people would sit here for 10 minutes and do this dumb shit. Come on, man. God, so fucking annoying, dude. You're not. Why can't I grab the last one? God, that was so annoying to do. What the fuck? And also apologize if you hear stuff in the background. Okay, it's a lot of shit's been happening on Twitch lately. A lot of fucking shit. You got sexual assault, you got motherfuckers fucking blackmailing niggas. What the fuck is going on with Twitch right now? Like, all motherfuckers got issues. I'm saying right now, I mean, like, these motherfuckers got issues, okay? Say it right fucking now, bro. Yeah, all motherfuckers got issues. Okay. Get some fucking help. That's blackmail.
I gotta do better. I gotta do better as a person. I got people before me. I got people up to me, and I gotta do better though. And if things happen, you know, instead of just wondering if it's really wrong or not, I'm gonna go up there and say, yo, bro, that was my fault, and I'm very sorry for traumatizing you. But at the same time, we gotta give the boys the room. Reached out to them personally, done everything. I've apologized. You know, as soon as I can. Also, wants to talk Wall Street. I told him to go. That's exactly what I want for him as well too, because that's probably more comfortable for him. You know, whatever's more comfortable. Honestly, hope you do okay. Shout out, Saeed. Genuinely sorry about everything I've done to you. And I want to know what to talk. If you don't want to talk, up to you. Everything's your comfort level. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to force you to do something. And shout out to everyone that's supporting him right now, even though they're coming after me. I don't give a fuck. I think it's good. I think he has a good support system. I think he should have that. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that now he's finally vocal about it. I'll be honest. I just literally had no. I don't know. But now that I know, gotta fix this. You know what I mean? It's not even about content. It's not about how people think about me. I never give a fuck what people think about me. From the day I did social media to now, I never give a fuck what no one think about me. So genuinely, bro. Shit, it's not for content. If you're saying this shit, it's not to get bonus points, bitch. Genuinely, I hope you do okay. I really do. And yeah, that's it. I love you guys so much, bro. Hope everyone has a good night.
Willem was a strange kind of guy, and I was qualified in strange kind of guys. We got, okay. Hey, Willem.
Detective Fabian, how's the case of the missing street sign?
Oh, I solved that a week ago. It wasn't about where the sign was, it was that the street itself had moved. The two are reunited and happy as bluebirds. I wanted to talk to you about something else.
Okay, we're talking again tomorrow with other content creators, but this is why I can't.
You know anything about alchemy and thin bloods? I mean, the skill they have to whip up lotions and potions. I'm not suggesting we put anyone in a juicer just yet.
Alchemy detective? You know I don't go in for that kind of thing.
Memory potions, Willem? To spring clean your memory palace? Maybe add an east wing and a pool? That'd be useful to you, right?
I suppose so. I might have used them.
You'd remember. That is the whole point. Does the name Santiago ring a bell?
The hunter? They called him the rebar killer in the dailies, didn't they? A long, long time ago.
That's the guy. He's active again.
Really? That's not good.
Understatement of the century, buddy. Come clean, buddy. Your noggin's always overflowing, and you're indulging in a bit of chemical expansion. It's not a sin.
Well, it's important, Fabian. There's so much to remember. Names, numbers, dates.
I tell you, there are a few dates I would love to forget.
I gotta keep myself sharp. But why does this matter to you?
Dale's dead. Your peck ghoulish dope dealer is no more. Ceased to beat. He's currently pinned up to a crossbeam by someone who's into very heavy metal. Oh, and his head is missing.
His head? Fabian, what do you mean? Do you think I killed him? Well, how could I kill him?
Well, you couldn't have killed him, buddy. Compared to our killer, you're weak as a noodle.
He's weak as a noodle. There's no way to do this. But he was on the scene, and that's all we have right now. I mean, look at him. He's cooling his heels. Anything else before you go in?
So, our suspect.
Sweat him out. Find out whether he saw anything, why he was there in the first place, how he knew our Vic. You know the deal.
What's his background?
Exactly. That kind of thing. You know how to do this.
So, the victim. What else do we know?
What are you talking about? We know that it's a pain in the ass, if that's what you mean. That hive had so much locked up in his skull. With Rosalind gone too, we'll be trying to pick up on pieces that only Isaac knew.
I'll tell you what, take it. Oh, God. You motherfucker.
Yeah. Isaac. I knew that. Yeah. I was just testing. Theorizing. Extemporizing.
You can do that in the privacy of your own haven. Get it together. There's work to do here.
Remind me about the crime scene?
Fabian, we just talked about this. Come on, will you? Same method. Vic nailed to floorboards by rebar through the torso. And that goddamn sword cross thing. Again. He doesn't get those from the five and dime, so that's a threat to follow, I guess. Nothing special about the apartment, nothing missing. Apart from the head.
How's the wife and kids?
Fabian, we are vampires, you do get that right. Bloodsuckers, the undead, sold our souls to the devil. We don't get to have wives and kids.
You sure? I mean, we can go to church, right? A priest could get us married. We could adopt.
Fabian.
Back at the party, you were worried about a girl. You were Beau?
If it'll keep you on track, yes, there is a girl. No, I'm not her beau. She's a problem for someone else. Satisfied? We've got a man in the sweatbox, Fabian. Try and stick with it.
Alright, geez.
Right? So this is why Saeed coming forward was so impactful, because he's deeply vulnerable in this next video I'm going to show you. He's very grounded, He's talked very vulnerably. He's really impacted. And so this is such an important part of it because, you know, I'm going to talk about this again tomorrow, but like this reminds me of like when Trisha Paytas talked about the fact that she's been kidnapped. She goes, yeah, I've been kidnapped. It's not funny. I'm sick of people laughing about their trauma in a stage in which we need to be talking about it seriously. There is a space in which you can laugh about your trauma, but maybe not in every single time. Can we please be serious? Are you seriously telling me you were like, you know, insane? Can we be serious about the conversation? Because I'm just sick of us turning our assault into entertainment. And I think we do it because we're not healed and we're coping, right? We're so wounded, we make a joke out of everything that's painful to us. And so people can't be vulnerable with us because we're making it into a joke, but they're gonna make it into a joke. There's nothing funny about our assaults. I understand there are situations in which people turn their pain to humor. Fine. It's not one of those moments. And so for her to come out with an apology, Nina, and to start off with a shout out like my chat said exactly. Why are we starting off your apology about traumatizing somebody with shout out to the game? Shout out to my chat. Like, ma'am. Okay. Inappropriate. Not fun. Okay. Here's Saeed telling his side of the story. This is his Twitch channel. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and full screen it. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, and just I put out 1.25 because once again we're neurodivergent here, and that's how we understand and process information. Here we go.
I'll do this first. For the people that think that any sort of type of cloud or anything like that, I disable all that.
The fact? Hold on.
Buckle up for an electrifying top 5 style siren. Please.
Hold on. The fact that he disabled ads on the stream is bullshit. If anyone should be getting paid, it's SA victims. Second, the fact that he even had to preface this with anyone who thinks I'm using this for clout, he's rape culture. The people who should be getting paid the most are rape victims, are SA victims, or anyone who's been hurt this way. Out of all the people in the world who should have their ads on and deserve to have their ads on, it's him. So the fact that he has to, because of the culture, disable ads so people take him seriously is bullshit. Victims should get paid, because God knows the only way they're going to see any form of justice anyways, right? So no, I think he should have kept those ads on because he deserves to get paid. Second, I hate that he even has to say this because culture won't let him just say his piece. He has to then prove he's a victim, even though we all saw the videos. Okay, here we go.
Money I don't care about like that. Make sure to disable that because people will think that I'm trying to find some type of way to make the situation something. I don't know. As you know, in February, some things did happen on the street. And I didn't handle it properly. I mean, I did talk about it briefly. And I just didn't want to deal with it anymore because there are people reacting certain ways.
I am sorry, I'm so upset for him that he's already starting this story off with I didn't handle it the best way. I'm already gonna cry. Oh, there is no right way to, in the moment especially, handle and have a good reaction to your own assault. That is the narrative that is rape culture. That victims of assault should then have to perform perfectly after they've been traumatized. Okay.
I have multiple things talking about it, and I'll show all that, and I will talk about past experiences where this has affected me a lot. Back when it originally happened, it was when I mentioned the video because it does still make me freak out a lot. Originally when it happened, my friend reached out to me, so I went live, me and my mind off of it, and they asked me why did I stream, and I said you were streaming my moon, and I said I was at the bottom barrel, and honestly to God it was doing a lot towards me, and the reason why.
So just to be clear, I know he talks very softly, I've got my volume all the way up, it might be hard to hear him, and there's no closed captions for the stream on his end, so I can't show you that, but it says he's showing us messages from February. 2025, okay? Why you went stream, somebody asked. He said, people are just ruining my mood. He said, I just want to blow my brains out. He said, I'm at the bottom of a barrel right now. And the person replying said, you good, bro? What the fuck, okay?
I didn't say anything about it on stream or anything like that. It's, I dealt with something like it before. And I didn't want to. When I dealt with it originally.
Okay, boss. I'll deal with this.
All right, I'll be listening. But let me know if you root out anything deeper.
Time for me to do what detectives do.
I want my phone call.
This isn't the first time.
I need to get home tonight, okay? I'm not feeling too good.
Like assaulted before, and I told the boss, and they laughed at him. It's not very uncommon.
I want my phone call.
Again, I'm gonna.
Here he was, pale, sort of sweaty. Something bugged me about him, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Hello there, pal. I hear you had a bad start to your night.
A hell of a thing, detective. A hell of a thing.
Says here Willem Axel. Do I know you?
I don't know how you could.
Strange how memory plays tricks. But anyway, lay it out for me.
What do you want to know?
So tell me about you. What's your business?
I'm nobody important, detective. I work as a bookkeeper.
Accountant?
Yeah, that's right.
So why are you sweating, accountant?
I'm not feeling well, but also because I work at Lou's place, and I know you detectives don't like it there.
You run numbers for Lou Graham's place. Now, that is interesting. But you do look a little pale there, fella. Tell me why we picked you up.
Don't you know?
I'm the one asking the questions here.
Okay. I was just visiting a friend at Sunset Heights. I guess wrong place, wrong time. Your boys in blue thought I was something to do with this killing.
Who was this friend?
It's just a friend. There's no law about that, right? I'm happily married.
A lot more. I didn't want to tell my parents. And it affected me a lot. And this situation did bring back the memories. I'm not being a pet girl. I want to be a blue girl. I'm going to be the blue girl. You're not fat. I went ahead and talked to my friend about it. The blue nose? With the chewing gum? I said that.
Sorry, I just realized his face had been blocked out because of my queer flag in my chat. So I just wanted to move it up a little bit. I'll read for you guys what it says. It says I should have just turned. Wait, I shouldn't have turned on stream because it just made it worse. Everybody needs that time and space. I'm not sure what the situation is, but honestly, never let someone else's opinion affect you if it goes against your morals and values. Saeed says the reason why the whole situation was like bad for me because I was sexually assaulted 2 or 3 years ago by a gay man and nearly R-worded. Jesus. So somebody replied, "What the fuck? I'm so sorry that happened to you." Saeed says, "Yeah, that's why I got my mods to just ban the term because I don't want to talk about it. It's a weird situation." Then this person says, "Do you feel a certain way about it now, or are you still healing from it?" Saeed said, "Well, it's opened up past thoughts during that time." Person replied, "Because I feel like you're really going through it right now today, specifically, or these past few days. Have you been mentally burdening? Have been very mentally burdening?" Saeed said, "Yeah, it happened 2 days in a row. Just need to like mentally reset." Okay, damn. Okay, here we go.
Actually told me that it's from a gay man. And I had my mom ban all the terms.
Wow.
I didn't want to deal with having to read all the have people posting to my chat. the worst thing that would go around and everything. And I just didn't want to deal with that at all. I said I was depressed for the last 3 days.
He said, his friend said, what's the biggest problem right now? Mental state, question mark? Saeed said yes. Friend says, how do you feel? Saeed says, last 3 days I was depressed but it'll probably fix when I get home because I need to see my brother and cat. I'll probably feel mentally refreshed after that, okay?
Does your wife know where you are?
She knows I have business tonight. She's used to me working late.
They do say absence makes the heart grow fonder. I've always wondered about that myself. Some people I don't see for months or years, but when we meet up, they still don't seem too happy about it. Did you know the victim?
Just in passing.
You knew Isaac? How?
I only met him that night. I'd been sent with a package for him, that's all.
By your boss? By Lou Graham?
Yeah, that's right.
Really? Now there's a thing for the books. You know what the package was?
No.
And he wasn't dead when you gave him the package?
No, we talked and then I left.
You didn't leave, fat bitch.
Did you see anything?
No.
Right, and I was the Emperor of China. Right, and I'm the Emperor of China.
I didn't, I swear.
You're sweating like a ham in a steamer there, fella. Come on, buddy, spill the beans. You saw something.
I got nothing to say, detective. Honest.
He knew all right, and I'd make him sing, even if I needed to pry his skull and look inside. The less you tell us, the more I think you're guilty of something.
I'm as much in the dark as you.
He was yanking my chain. If only I could find a way to figure out what was on his mind. He was pale as a swan. I'd take a break, then pull out some more feathers. I didn't see the point in confusing things. Let's see what's going on in here.
We'll have Christmas dinner again. Still things a bit where he bit me.
They never told me what the embrace would really mean. Aha! Willem had seen the killer. It was right at the top of his mind. Time to put on the thumb screws. I had another thought.
Okay.
You're just like me, a goddamn kindred, a vampire, a bloodsucker.
No, it's not what you think.
Better talk fast, buddy. Did you off Isaac?
No, he offed me. I mean, Isaac. I went to him to be made over into a vampire. Some deal he did with Lou, and well, we
The two of you did the deed. I get it. Oh, your face hasn't done the, you know.
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. No, you'll find out. So, then you cut his head off and ran him through with rebar? Was that part of the deal?
No, it wasn't me. I didn't see. I was recovering and I didn't see anything. I swear.
Your wife know you've exchanged bodily fluids with a Nosferatu?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, she knows that I have to go. But Flora, she understands that it's for work.
That is one understanding woman. I've never met such an understanding woman.
It's the money, you know, for Junior.
A kid, too. I get it, times are tough, but that's one heck of a choice. Mind you, not sure I'd be able to say no to Lou Graham either.
She's been wonderful to me. Wonderful.
Tell me that again once you've smashed all your mirrors. We both know you saw something. Something to do with the killer? You're scared of him, right? This guy kills and kills, buddy. You give me a name, I can protect you.
Okay, listen. I did that thing with Isaac.
Feels dirty, don't it? But I get you. Takes it out of you and puts it right back in.
That's it. Isaac was listening to the wireless. I was sitting recovering off in the corner. Heard footsteps and in comes this guy.
You got eyes on him, right?
Not really. It was dark. Isaac had turned the light off. He was tall, had a hat.
What kind of hat?
Kinda like yours. Taller than you, though. Or maybe a bit shorter. His eyes caught the light. Kinda weird. I could hear him breathing. Sorta controlled, like he'd come a distance but was trying not to.
Oh ho! Breathe, did he? That is the first goddamn useful thing you said. Confirms he's not a dead man walking. Did he see you?
No, it was weird. I was scared, I guess. He's walking up towards Isaac. I guess Isaac is asleep or something, and I'm holding my breath.
You don't need to breathe with him?
I was holding it anyway. This guy walks right past me, looks straight at me, but it was like he didn't see me.
Oh, I know this one. That makes sense. You had Isaac's blood, and Nosferatu have the knack of vanishing. It's useful, I'm told, for avoiding trouble. Evangelists, ex-wives, in-laws. But he didn't see you. That's a good thing. So then what happened?
He comes up behind Isaac. Isaac still hasn't noticed. And then he pulled out this sort of long rod from a golf bag over his back, and he stabbed Isaac straight through his spine from behind. It came out front. It came out front. God, who can do that? Who could do that to anyone? All the air came out of him like a...
Inner tube stabbed by a pry bar, I'm guessing? Kind of like a... But you didn't see his face? Hands? Anything?
I saw his hands as he just reached out and he grabbed the side of Isaac's head and he just...
Pop goes the weasel, huh? So, our man is strong, real strong, but he breathes like a mortal. That is not good news. I gotta take this to my boss.
What should I do now?
Go see Lou. She's the one who landed you in this mess. She takes care of people, they say. Depending on how you interpret the words take care of, that might be a comfort to you, or not. Anyhow, I've got to figure out who's the one going around treating heads like champagne corks. Pop.
Oh, goodbye, Detective.
I'm certain we'll meet again. Mr. Willem Axel.
The fuck?
Ryong? Where am I? No longer splattered across the pavement, for one. You're in Weaver Tower. How? Tolly found you, brought you back. He's handling cleanup as we speak.
What did you do?
Not now, Sophia.
He was my... Willem. He was as close to a friend as I had. And he... and you...
Excuse her. Tonight's events caused some distress, and she's not alone. Campbell's records are part of the machinery that keeps the city running. Or at least, they were. So I'm gonna need an explanation.
You okay?
Getting dressed in his complete costume, hair and makeup, and how great does he look? Oh goodness!
When you start his head to be so kind of so that it worked.
Actually gagging for real.
Hey guys, ready to beat the shit out of me? I can't hear you. Why missed you? What game should we play? Operation. Oh, I like that one. Are you gonna get wet?
Yes, I am.
Am I gonna get wet?
Yes, you are.
Hmm.
Coleman in the backfield. Kaiser under pressure. Somehow escapes. Kaiser's pass is incomplete. Incomplete. Right through the hands of Coleman. And he can't believe it. Here's it out. Jefferson down 3 on his feet. Now drops. Unbelievable. A drop by Jaquaski Tart. And he's and Brady's going to launch it deep, and it's incomplete. This is Coleman behind Welker. Time's out of 100. Time almost ran out on him. Second down and 5. And it hit as he let it go. And Asante Samuel came close to a game-ending interception. Well, that's about as demonstrative as...
And the Pittsburgh 10. Roger back to throw. Has a man open in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, flop. Jones in the end zone. Jackie Smith all by himself. Oh, bless his heart. He's got to be the sickest man in the...
Coleman in the backfield. Kaiser under pressure. Somehow escapes. Kaiser's pass.
Bro, how the fuck do you drop that? Holy shit. That's crazy.
Willem's hand was forced by one he called the gardener. I tried to save him, but...
The gardener? Who?
Willem used my mark against me, just as Isabella did. There can be no question. These are not isolated cases. There are no coincidences. This is the work of the Sabbat.
No. No! No! Willem would never. He would never.
Here's the truth.
Because he was. I do not know what else to tell you. He had clothed himself in dynamite. Someone else caused it to detonate. Someone who was not present. I could not have prevented it.
This... gardener... I need to think. You will return tomorrow night. In the meantime, see what you can do to smooth things over. Sophia, you have work to do?
Of course, my prince.
The founder of
Poor Sophia. She truly was fond of Willem. You should maybe go see her. Leave that wound untended, it might fester. You'll want to check in with Tolly too, seeing as he gave you the tip. This time of night, he's usually at the Dutchman. And I wonder what the Anarchs make of this. Dropping in at the hole in the wall couldn't hurt.
We got a shit ton of fucking skill points for that.
Good move to go see Sophia. She does take it so hard losing a friend. Sophia's still likely working in her lab. Hopefully she's holding up okay after the Willem fiasco. But you're good with her. She could use that.
Hello, Fire.
About Willem. Sophia, I am sorry.
You never promised you would save him. It was an impossible task. I shouldn't have asked. It was unfair of me, and I just got so angry with you. I'm sorry, love, for blaming you. I didn't know what to do. I miss him, Fire. I grieve for him. But now... now I walk alone in the darkness again. And
Not quite alone. Not now.
I suppose. I learned something, you know? About the mark. The symbols? The script is from Old Enochian. They talk of binding, weakening. At the core of it, I couldn't quite find the match. Not exactly. But there's been talk amongst the Anarchs. Fire, what they said? I don't like what it suggests.
What was it they said?
After you woke, you spoke of the old sect, the Sabbat.
I did. I know it of old, and Isabella used that name. The Black Hand is here in Seattle.
To even be associated with such a thing, I mean, what was she thinking?
Do you think the Sabbat gave me this mark?
I know a way we can confirm it. I told you I couldn't find a match, and that's true. Not, at least in my books. But there are others. It's just, they are forbidden. Such is the nature of the material.
I see. Forbidden books. And you expect me to retrieve them?
I see no other way. They were confiscated decades ago by Lou.
And you are certain that these books will provide my answers?
As much as I can be, yes. Luke, Graham, and I... If I am the one to ask, she will say no. It must be you, my love.
Very well.
Thank you. I have to finish off here. Then I will return to Wake the Dead, do my studies. I will see you there.
Like, what the fuck? Since when are we a thing? Bitch. Wait, bitch, what?
Sounds like we're headed to the glacier.
Be quiet.
There's no shame. I'm sure you got plenty going for you, being the nomad and all.
Do you know what happened between Sophia and Lou?
Well, Lou's done a lot of folks dirty in her time. Sophia's just worse at hiding how she feels about it.
I'd forgotten that's how I met Willem. Losing his sire to the rebar killer.
Willem's gardener is the one behind these dreams.
It does seem so, doesn't it? Sunflowers and riddles. Trying to make me remember something. But what? After so long, time starts to squeeze, juicing out the pulp. But you know that better than I.
Jesus H. Christ on a cross!
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Cops, they own the place.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh, thin blue line just got a bit thinner.
Here's how this ability works.
Stand here for me.
Okay, I see how it works. Interesting.
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate it.
Sorry, excuse me.
What are you looking at? Do I know you from the office?
You are pathetic.
The fuck are you? Get the fuck away from me! Please don't hurt me! I have the cops on speed dial! Ha! I can...
Need to find a better spot.
Gotta get home.
Please, I have nothing. You have everything. Just leave me alone.
Finally, I find what I am looking for. How wonderful.
I thought you were just some weirdo. Thank God. Don't need nothing from you.
What the fuck you want, rich kid?
You are less than a worm to me.
I just want to make sure you know. You deserve what's about to happen. Jesus God! Help!
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
Hand over your wallet, quick. Come on.
I'm not giving you any money, creep!
Oh, it's freezing out here.
God, no. You connected. Prince was learning a lot of dollar and I both made the same fate. Handed the killer with no brace and touch was there like 20 minutes and how this was.
Fucking snow's gonna ruin my shoe. You remind me of my boss. And I fucking hate my boss.
You are nothing but a miserable wretch.
You're not better than me. Fuck you.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
In her autobiography, and how did that come about? Lily Allen. She's the first generation. I guess she did. I don't. Oh. Okay. So. If by kissing, he means like
attacking, then yes.
Oh.
Because they
Oh, I thought like she
attacked me.
So, but is that how she portrayed it? No. Portrayed Elton
like I wanted it.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you weren't thrilled with the book?
I don't think anybody read the book.
Shanji needs her man! Shanji needs her man! Okay, let's go to Betsy from Arizona.
When you need a lift.
Shanji needs her man! Okay, let's go to Betsy from Arizona.
You know, there's just like this really
Need to find a better spot. Miracle, if I don't freeze to death.
Right. Hard to get you glow. How am I supposed to get clients out of this? Freezing my butt off out here. Pay off these fucking student loans. God, it itches like mad.
What the fuck is that? Wait a minute, a second. What the fuck is that? Ow.
Shouldn't have bought.
Something's in my fucking hair and I cannot get it out. It's bugging the fuck out of me.
Dad was right. It's hard to bid you glow.
wanna hold that sexy bod against me? Oh, my night's looking up. You want in, sweetness?
Come here.
Put them in a trance. That's a cool ability.
You forgot about the China call. Well, you forgot that I need some sleep sometime. Fucking snow's gonna ruin my shoes. No taxis, no buses, no moving.
This is like a dream come true.
Yo, Douglas, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Yeah, but you know, just fucking work as per usual. Ass cheeks. Gosh, now we're home. Well, I mean, I've been home, but you know what I mean. Come on, bitch. I like, how's your day been though, bro?
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
Oh, fucking...
Cops think they own the place.
Oh, you did. Stop right there.
Come to me.
Come to me. You put people in trances now, that's pretty cool. I'm trying to get more things back up and get to pick up keys to the house Friday. Oh, nice, bro. Yeah, nah, bro, it's all good, bro. No, but that's good that you're fucking getting your shit to fucking packed up though. Cause fucking moving fucking sucks so much dick. It's like fucking fuck that shit, bruh.
Jesus.
We gotta get this movie over and done with. Yeah, I bet. You know what I mean? So you can build your new house and chill, get your beds up and sleep in it.
Well, if it isn't our noble sheriff, what are we up to today? Keeping the peace or blowing up buildings?
You don't got shit.
Be well, Mrs. Thorne.
She just has fucking abilities that we can buy.
Popresh, I hear you're blowing up warehouses now? Are you trying to break the masquerade, Sheriff?
Will you assist me again, Nico?
Yes, of course, my friend.
The room that I'm in when you use from Orion Cave was bigger than our current one. That's good, that's good. Sounds fucking like a fun time. Sounds invisible. I mean, like you can fuck in there, and you know what I mean, like no one will know.
I have been looking forward to this. Please, drink and enjoy. Ah, you feel a new stirring in the blood, yes?
Be well.
Oh god, I hate this bitch. She's so fucking annoying. It's
Nico
going to
said
be
there was
my
an
chill out
explosion.
space for
I bet
sure.
it was
Oh hell
fucking
yeah, bro.
beautiful. Would you aid me once more?
Sure, not like I got anything
I mean,
better
if we
to
could
do.
smoke weed in there, fucking drink beer in there, watching porn in there, hell yeah, good, bro. Good. Take dash to the target location. Hey, what? Oh, that's what it is. Eh.
Have a pleasant night.
Eh.
Spare a dollar?
Also, you can watch sports in the man cave as well. I mean, because the basketball's starting up, so that's fucking good. I mean, it's just, we got basketball right now. Football going on, obviously. Baseball right now, World Series. Oh, pussy.
Some man Kendrick going to that undiscovered country. Careful, nomad.
Can we talk about reawakening some of my forgotten skills?
Yeah, I thought you might ask that.
I would kill for a Bloody Mary right now. I fucking love a good Bloody Mary. Honestly. That sounds fire. Search forward with turn natural speed and rage, give it spread it with $9 in your path. That could be fun to use.
Here's one I prepared earlier. They do tell me I go down smooth.
Gross. Nobody says that.
All coming back to you now, is it?
Fucking pervert.
Go have some fun.
I will come back.
Fucking pervert. I don't know if about anyway. He looks like a fucking pussy. I mean, you know, he looks kind of badass. But then again, you know, he does have tattoos on him. So he can pull it off. But yes, I see how, but like, see how like oh, you can say that though. Jump up from something over here. Move. Well, it's what time? It's like 10:10, and I am tired. I'm going to end the stream here. We'll be back streaming again tomorrow with more Vampire Masquerade, because I want to continue the story. Dark Lord, produced out by the streaming though, my guy. I'm gonna get me some fucking rest, because I am tired. And I'm gonna get some food as well. But like I said, I'll be back tomorrow night. Most likely we're gonna play some more of this. That's probably gonna be a plan. I'm kind of pushing to get it done. But yeah, back streaming again tomorrow after work. Peace out though. Much love, much love. Ski.